Welcome back to PAX. This is 2024 here in the Indie Devs with the lovely Ria from Fishbowl. So we've been looking at this stuff online and we've had a couple of emails back and forth to come check out this game, and I'm really excited. But in your own words, how would you describe Fishbowl to someone who's got no idea what it is?
Fishbowl is like a coming of age, slice of life kind of a story about a girl named Alo who's just moved to a new city for the first time for her first job, and she's living in isolation while still grieving her grandmom's death. So it's a bit of an emotional story, but it's also one full of hopes and dreams and friendships.
With the art style, because it's story-based gaming, so we have the nice panels with the really nice like typeface on it. But I've also noticed that the characters are diverse. You have someone with vitiligo. How is that creating characters with that sort of diversity?
When we started out making Fishbowl and just thinking about the kind of games we would like to make, we wanted it to be very representative of like the urban India that we grew up in. So we've tried to have characters have their own personalities, their own skin colors, body types, because we don't see a lot of that in video games, unfortunately. We love to see that a lot in the indie game scene, like where independent teams are doing such great work in this space. But yeah, we've tried to kind of have that representation wherever possible, as much as possible, and tell stories which are true to those characters and their experiences.
Is there anything you want to say as like your favorite part of making the game of Fishbowl? If it was creating the story, doing scripting, animating, what was something that you found just like hit the right part of your brain?
I think just the entire process of making Fishbowl has been really, really precious, because we've been wanting to make an indie game of our own since such a long time, and we finally kind of embarked on this journey during the pandemic, and we didn't really think that we would get into it full time. But after 2.5 years of part-time development, we started working on it full time, which just feels like a dream in itself. So it's been all of it.
I just saw behind it, it's actually set up for Steam Deck.
Yes.
Like it's Steam Deck compatible.
Yeah, it is. And it's a really nice way to play the game as well, because it's a bit of a cozy game with emotional themes. So it's nice to kind of snuggle up in a blanket and sort of have your own like intimate experience with it.
You mentioned before that this is your first PAX and your first time to Melbourne. How are you finding it?
We flew in day before yesterday. We're from India. It was a long, multiple flights, not just one flight. It's been really, really fun. We set up the booth yesterday, and today is the first day at PAX, so the energy is really good. It's so nice to meet indie developers from Australia as well as so many other countries here all together, and people like you, like streamers and content creators and so many cool people. So it's been really, really fun, and it's been fun to show Fishbowl to a completely new audience as well.
How have you felt the reception from the gamers? So not necessarily like the content creators, but just the PAX goers. How have they received your game?
That's been the most exciting, because people kind of coming in and playing the demo, and even just taking like 20 minutes out of such a busy day to sit with our game is so special, and we're super grateful for that. The response has been really lovely so far. Like, we see the story really resonating with a lot of people. A lot of people have had similar experiences as what Alo goes through in the demo. So that's been very special. It's been amazing.
Where can we find your game and when is it released?
You can find the demo on PlayStation 5 as well as on Steam. And we don't have a release date yet, but hopefully we'll announce a release window sometime next year. So look out for that. In the meantime, you can follow us on our socials. If you go on our website, imissmyfriends.studio, we have our Twitter, Discord, Instagram, everything linked over there. So you can check that out.
I like it the way